Welcome to Unwrapping the Gift of Grief, where the transformative power of healing is explored. Meet Crystal, your host, a grief coach, advocate, and author. She will guide you through the journey of grief, sharing stories and insights that will inspire resilience and wisdom. Get ready to discover the hidden treasures within life's toughest moments as she takes you on a journey towards understanding and healing. Thank you for tuning into Unwrapping the Gift of Grief. Let's begin to unwrap.
Oh, because that's where that toughness comes in. That, when I tell you that I'm thankful for what I've been through, that's where that project kid come in. That project kid to kick in and say, hey, we got to do it by any means necessary. That project kid kick in and say, no, you can't die right here. You can't fold right here. You got to get upstairs. You can't sleep out here. You got to go upstairs. Now, going upstairs wasn't easy, because either you had to do this to get upstairs, or you had to know somebody. You had to know something, and when you didn't know something, you better have your game face on, because going up them stairs was a travesty, So your background, Crystal, and your viewers, your background prepares you for your battle. And so when we are in a place of capturing our happiness back and capturing our joy back, that's when that gangster come out. That's when that tenacity is say, I'm not losing that no more. I'm not going back there. By any means necessary, I'm not going back there. If I got to get rid of you to have my happiness or to have my joy, or if I got to walk away from this, and I'm talking friends, family, or foe. And y'all catch that. Y'all will catch that in the morning. Friends, family, or foe. If I got to walk away from you to have a peace of mind, I'm out of here. Because I'm not letting you or nothing take me back to where I came from, to where I came out of.
Ooh-wee.
Go ahead, church girl.
What
was you finna say, church girl?
Nothing. You said it all. Nothing. Next question. Next question. I think you're really getting ready to help some people out with this. I want you to share a few insights on how setting boundaries and being intentional can help impact people's well-being.
Setting boundaries and being intentional. All right. Okay, y'all ready for this? Heck, I'm a headbanger for y'all. I got a lot of slang terms, but I can use prognostication. I can use prognostication, proliferation, and all those words too. But you'll be like, what is he talking about? So check this out. Rules and regulations without a relationship brings forth rebellion. Come a little closer. Get on the edge of your seat.
Wait a minute. Let me put that in the comment. Rules and regulations.
Rules and regulations without a relationship brings forth rebellion.
Okay. Expound on that.
So when it comes to intentional happiness, I got boundaries. I have rules. Now, a lot of people don't like rules, but rules not only protect your heart, but the Bible does not tell us to protect our heart. The Bible in Proverbs tells us to guard our heart. And so often we allow people to break the rules in our life, so we give it up. So now our heart is unguarded, and now we're fighting to get our heart back. So this is why our heart and our mind battles in a lot of situations, whether it's relationships, kinships, friendships. Our mind and our heart will battle because we left it unguarded. because we allow people to break the rules in our life. Come a little closer.
That's good.
Come a little closer. Help somebody. Jesus had 12 disciples. He only spoke to 3 of them. Now y'all gotta catch that. I know you ain't picked up the Bible. I know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just go to the book. Don't go to the Gospels. Go to Matthew. He had 12 disciples. He had 12. But he only spoke to 3. That was Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee, James and John. Those are 3 that he spoke to. Peter was the bold one. He's the one that spoke back all the time. All right. But we place people. Come on, here come the headbanger. We place people in the wrong position in our lives. Okay, Crystal, come on the edge of your seat. I ain't seen you sip that glass since we've been on here. Come on up there.
I'm gonna take a sip right now because it's getting good, dog.
Take a sip right there. That's a good place. We place people in the circle of our life in the wrong position. See, there's a circle, and then there's an inner circle. Y'all read that in the Bible where Jesus had an inner circle. That was Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee. But then there was an outer circle, And so when you put a person in the wrong place in your life, thinking that they'll change, that they will change, you have now broken the rules of your heart because you've compromised your position for someone else or something else. And guess what happens to the majority of us? I won't say all of us, but guess what happens to the majority of us? We lose the compromise. We lose. So we're sitting back heartbroken. We're sitting back depressed. We don't want the lights on in the house. We turn off all the lights because now we're depressed. Now we're going through because we placed somebody in the wrong position because they shouldn't have been there. We seen how they look. We say, ooh, she fine, top of the line, big booty, skinny waist, and oh, she fine.
Oh, you was a mess.
And so we place that person in a place in our life, not knowing that she crazy. So now that we don't got the goodies, and they don't made our toes curl and made our hair go from nappy to straight, we all bamboozled, and now we took our guards and we let them down and we gave it away. And now she go and bang your friend. Now you all messed up. Ladies do the same thing. Come on, ladies. Come on a little closer.
That's true.
I ain't gonna leave y'all out there. I was gonna leave y'all out there, but I ain't gonna leave you out there because Crystal's sipping on 16%. Y'all put that 16% in y'all system, and then you mix it with an 8%. And so, y'all do crazy things, and then you see Chisel, you see tall, dark, and handsome and Chisel, and for those of you that are back in the 80s and you like the light-skinned guys, we're gonna give y'all the Steph Currys, but you see Chisel, and because you are, watch this, because you are considered lonely, you have considered yourself lonely, you break your rules.
Break your rules.
You break your
rules. You go against all that you have told yourself you wasn't going to do. You break your rules. Absolutely.
You break your rules. And so rules and regulations without a relationship brings forth rebellion. And like I said earlier, you want the companionship, but you don't want the companion. So you don't want to be lonely. So, hey, I'll bring him in, but then bringing him in causes something else because you don't mix that 16%, and so your no become a yes.
Hey. Stop stepping on my toes.
and now you in a situationship, or as Jada Pickett say, you in an entanglement.
Right.
You know, but it's because you broke your rules. You did not stand on your rules, and you moved too soon.
Now I can be honest. I've done that before, and it's
I
all
think
about being honest with yourself. I've done it before,
Yeah.
but I want to respond to Aquafina Jackson. Aquafina said, "Because y'all look at the wrong things. It's not about what the person looks like; it's how they treat you. Sometimes, sis, we see the red flags, and we still hit the green light. We go. We on go mode. We on go mode because they made us feel a certain type of way for a moment that we think that it's going to change, or I can change him, or no."
And let me share a funny moment. Let me share a funny moment with Aquafina. That's her name, because I can't see I can't see the comment. Aquafina, I can't see the comment. No, not even on my page. But check this out. Check this out. How many of you have seen an ugly person? I mean, we have really deemed this person to be ugly, with a fine person. Whether it was a ugly guy with a fine female, or a fine guy, ugly female. How many of us have seen that? And it's because that person was not the cup of tea far as looks. At the right time, said the right thing. Appealed to your hearing.
Yes.
To your hearing. And when it appealed to your hearing, you laughed. And laughed to the next place.
Yeah.
Not because of what you saw, but because of what you heard. And so a lot of times, you are right, Crystal. We see the red flag. This ain't even my type. I'm looking for a 6-figure person. Come on now, let's keep it 100 now. You about to make the gangster
go
come
ahead.
out again.
Go ahead.
I'm not looking for Ray. I'm looking for Raymond. I'm not looking for Shaniqua. For Shannon. But what happens is we break our rules. We go into a place. Whether it is Aquafina by sight, or whether it's by hearing. At the bottom line is, we already know that this person is not going to make me happy. They're not going to have that fulfillment that I'm looking for.
Wait a minute. Let me chime in right there, because you just said something.
Yeah.
You said that this person is not going to make me happy. Is the person going to add to your happiness, or are they supposed to make you happy?
Well,
because what they bring is a bonus to me.
It depends on where you are in life. Once again, I'm talking about we're breaking our rules. So they'll bring it to the table because you already smiling when if they made you laugh for that moment, that they just won. I'm at a place, I don't listen. I don't sold coal to an Eskimo and resold hell to the devil. So it's not too many females before I was married that I couldn't talk to, that if I got her to smile, I knew that it was over from that point. Now, for those of you that are critics right now, it may not have happened that day, but if I got you to smile and you took my number, we was going to talk eventually again.
Absolutely.
Because one thing that I tell my sisters, If your no is no, your no is no in the beginning, during the middle, and in the end. If your no is no. But in the back of your mind, you're like, okay, maybe I can string them along, you know, especially for those of you that are on your way out of relationships. See, we can get heavy. Y'all can play, y'all try to play with me all if you want to tonight, you know, especially if you have this, and women got this real good. I'm gonna talk about y'all for a second. Y'all got this real good. You already know that you on your way out the door. You don't really want to be by yourself, so you string certain situations along until.
Now I am definitely going to agree with you on that, especially women. Baby, women are getting themselves together, so they can be good when they walk away.
Yeah,
they already mentally left the relationship, packed up, suitcase, everything. We're gone, stacking our change. We're gone. And by the time a man realized it, he like, what happened? Tweety Bird's going around his head. Oh, she out.
It happened 365 days ago.
And that's the difference between men and women. Women prepare.
Absolutely. Some of y'all
men
preparing.
Don't.
Some of y'all preparing right now. Y'all came into the new year saying, I'm not going through this no more. And he don't even know. You don't buy him a Christmas gift. You don't buy him that white t-shirt and some cologne, and he happy, you know, and he don't even know that was his last gift.
A parting gift.
That was a parting gift. He don't even know.
Take this with you, bro.
Yeah.
Take this with you, bro.
He don't even know.
Merry Christmas.
He look up, you know, when it got you a new house, a new car, and everything. He's like, wait a minute.
Women prepare. We do. And we think about it. We have conversations with ourselves. We have conversations with our friends. We plan it out accordingly. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is what we're going to do. And this is how we're going to move. And if A, B, C, D, E, F, G don't work out, we got another plan.
You got a plan? Yep, it you do.
You have an exit strategy. I don't know how we got on this, but I love it.
It comes with the blueprint. It comes with the blueprint of happiness, preparation. So, you know, preparation is a blueprint of happiness because you said I put in the work. That's how this segment started. I put in the work. So somebody's saying, well, what do I do? What's the work? You have to prepare.
You have to prepare.
And it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy because preparation, it causes you to think. It causes you to add up, count up the cost, as we say.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
When you just asked the question about, do they bring happiness to the table? You know, so you count up the cost. You know, what do you bring to my happiness? Or what do you know, and I don't want to use it, once again, I personally don't want to use the word joy because joy with me comes from a different place. So I use happiness. What do you bring to my happiness? Is it just a smile? And now that you got me smiling and I have given you access to me, where do we go from this place to continue to make me happy? You know? Now, my question for you, Crystal, is happiness selfish?
No. Happiness is not selfish.
Okay.
Happiness, as I stated before, happiness should be a requirement. Happiness should be a requirement. Why should my happiness and how I'm feeling make you feel a type of way? I'm sorry that you can't enjoy life the way I'm enjoying it intentionally. I'm sorry that you can't bask in the sunshine or stick your tongue out and catch snowflakes, and that doesn't make you happy. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. My happiness is not selfish. Because if I sit around and continue to be depressed, be anxious, stressed out, all because of another person, we're gonna be two fools sitting up here depressed, anxious, and looking stupid together. And what problem does that solve? What happiness is that creating? What relationship are we having? Meaningful relationship. We sitting in a pot of turmoil.
I just got a whole. You keep talking. You just hit me with something, and I'm about to go left with it.
You finna go left?
I'm about to
you
go
getting
left.
ready to go left? Like, so, okay, so Positively Trina said, happiness is not selfish. However, it can be a shared experience. Okay, so what happens when one partner is not happy? Never happy. You wake up every day angry at the world. There's no happiness in there. So you want me to share in your misery? I can't share my happiness. My happiness can't, how can I put this? I'm trying to see what's a good way to say this. It's not like I can say, okay, Crystal, I'm going to open you up. And here, you take this piece of my happiness today and take it along with you to work and carry it all day until you get back home. And then when you get back home, you can be miserable again. No, you have to have your own happy. And that begins with you being aware of self. It begins with you being honest with yourself. It begins with you taking time out to have self-care. Somebody else just said, happiness comes from within. Absolutely. Is your heart right? Because sometimes a black heart, you're not getting happiness from a black heart.
Nope.
Or a broken heart. Because you begin to bleed on people. It can be, but it's not always. Again, space and alignment dictates emotions. Absolutely, Trina. Absolutely. You still right, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm about to go left.
Oh Lord. Okay, well, everybody that's on here, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in to Unwrapping the Gift of Grief. We have about 10 more minutes. We probably gonna have to do a part 2 of this because we got about 10 more questions we need to answer tonight, and they are heavy discussion questions that I really want Dr. Tabron to answer for me. So we're gonna do a part 2 whenever he's available. But it seems like you're done writing, so go ahead and carry on with, since you're going left.
So here's something for you guys, and I want y'all to write this down.
I'm gonna put it in the comments.
All right, because I know that there are some happy young folks. There's some happy young folks out there that are unhappy with their parents. I'm going totally left. As you were talking, Crystal, my mind just went totally left on some things. There are some unhappy children with us. They're unhappy. So I got something for you on tonight. And if you know somebody, you might have a niece, a nephew that have said to you, well, my dad ain't right. My mama ain't right. I don't even see my dad. He locked away. He a deadbeat or whatever. This right here is just for you. Parents give you life. Only you can give it meaning. Parents give you life. Only you can give it meaning. Now on tonight, I don't have time to dive into it like I want to, but I'm pretty sure that you get it. Parents give you life, but only you give it meaning. And there are some of you that are adults. You are disgruntled at your parents, the way they raised you, what you had to do growing up. Some of you have some horrible memories that you're holding on to. Parents give you life, Only you give it meaning. And that's
Like that.
another chapter with grief, because some people are grieving not because somebody is dead, but because they are dead.
Because they're dead on the inner.
They're dead on the
That's,
inside. So
that's
so that's one. Number two, do what's right versus what's convenient.
mm,
Do what's right versus what's convenient. We get comfortable in conveniency because he got a bag. So you accept anything. You comfortable. You get your feet, you get your feet and your hair and your nails done. So you settle. You compromise. You give in. But you're happy on the outside and broken on the inside. So you stringing along. You stringing along until another ship comes. You got no intention on marrying them. You ain't got no intention on anything longevity. You don't even want to get his chump a baby. I'm sorry, that gangster. I'll be trying to hold him down. You know what I'm saying? But every now and then, see that, like, she slipped. Every now and then he slip on him. So y'all got to excuse me. All right. So do what's right versus what's convenient. My grandmother used to say, if you start off right, it's gonna end up right.
mm-hmm.
And I made a lot of mistakes, and I did a lot of things on purpose, and they did not come out right. Okay, so do what's right versus what's convenient. And then this third one, and yeah, we're gonna do a part 2. But this third one right here, value memories rather than things.
I like that.
Value memories rather than things versus things. Value memories rather than things. Things are replaceable. Memories are everlasting.
That's one in itself too.
Yes. 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 So, I just wanted to give you those 3, because I want to leave y'all with something. I want y'all to take something home. I want you to take it away with you. Parents give you life. Only you can give it meaning. Do what's right versus what's convenient. Value memories rather than things.
I like that.
Can I get one more? Can I just get one more?
One more. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give y'all one more. Make every moment matter. See,
Make it count.
Tonight we deem tonight as happiness holiday. So January 10th.
Intentional happiness holiday.
Intentional happiness holiday. So after this is over with, after this is over with, you have to make every moment matter. Intentionally.
Yes.
You want to know how to keep it going? When you put the work in, make every moment matter.
Yes.
Make every moment matter. You ain't got to worry about going back. You ain't got to worry about being down and out if you make every moment matter. And those are my 4. Those are my 4 on tonight. Those are my 4. And I'm sorry, Chris, that we didn't get to answer them other head bangers.
It's okay. So that means we just gonna come back with part 2 whenever you're available, or on my next off day, because I'm all up and around these parts of the city now. So we just gonna make it happen. I appreciate you for coming on. You imparted some amazing wisdom into us tonight. And I just want to thank you so much. You still got that American flag behind you, Mr. President?
Yeah. Let me do this real quick, because I told you I was going to
go ahead.
Flag. Do this real quick. Do this real quick. Got my black flag too, so.
All right now.
So, it's power to the people over here. You
Power
know,
to the people.
you know,
Power
we
to the
are
people.
kings. We are kings, queens, and princesses. And so this black flag brings happiness, you know, to us when you know the meaning.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Any closing words before we get up out of here?
Live, love, laugh, and learn. Live,
So
love,
look,
laugh, and learn.
I've never heard that learn on the end. I like that. I'm going to steal that. I'm going to steal that. Also, I want you to say what you say on your voicemail if you remember it. That little
Um,
last part on your voicemail, I was like, oh,
okay, I believe it's shoot towards the stars. If you happen to land on the moon, you're still on
yes,
higher ground.
yes, I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
I love
Shoot
that.
towards the stars. If you happen to land on the moon, you're still on higher ground. Yeah,
I love that. I love that.
yeah,
Again, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to Unwrapping
yeah.
the Gift of Grief. Season 2, Episode 3. We will be back. I'm not for sure if it's next week or the week after, but stay tuned to my Facebook page and my YouTube page. I'm going to post it later so you all can see when we will actually be back. I will be sharing daily tips for happiness, the happiness blueprint. I will be sharing them daily on my social media. So please subscribe and follow Crystal, the Countess D. Pearl. I have so many pages, but yeah, Unwrapping the Gift of Grief. And as we wrap up tonight's episode, the happiness blueprint, and so much, I just want to leave you with a heart full of gratitude. Thank you for joining this insightful conversation tonight. I mean, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was impactful. I appreciate it. But this is what I want to leave you with tonight. Remember that your joy is not a destination, but it's a daily practice. As you embark on the journey of intentional living, may each intentional choice be a step closer to the joy and the happiness that you seek. Until we meet again, embrace each day with purpose, laughter, and the warmth of intentional joy. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you soon on Unwrapping the Gift of Grief. And as I always say when I close, if there was no grief, there'll be no love. If there was no love, there'll be no grief. Thank you so much and have a good night. Signing off.
Thank you for joining our conversation tonight and for diving deep into the journey with Crystal. Remember, healing, it is a journey and you're not alone. So, if these talks resonate with you, share, subscribe, and connect on all platforms. Together, we can unwrap the gift of grief. Until next time, Crystal is here for you. Find this podcast on all streaming platforms. Don't forget, this podcast is brought to you by Countess D. Pearl LLC Productions.